Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? It's a Thursday. And you know what? This week's been a lot. It's been a pinchy lot, but do you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna distract ourselves with some makeup. Cause that's what I fucking need in my own head right now. I need some distraction and I need some dick, but the distraction will happen. Anyways, you guys, today's video, I'm gonna be testing a ton of, we have so much new makeup in here, you guys. Like I have tons of stuff, like literally from every category essentially that we're gonna be testing out. There's a ton of new products here, a ton of like overhyped things that people have been talking about, things that people have been like about, you know what I mean? So we're gonna be testing all those goodies out. We're gonna be hurting some feelings today. We're gonna hurt some feelings. No, I'm just kidding. We're not hurting feelings. Because even if I don't like something, I'm gonna be nice about it, I think.
You better talk to her before I do, because I'm hurt of feelings.
But anyways, you guys, that's today's video is gonna be. We're just gonna sit down, chit chat, talk about new makeup, talk about new products. I haven't actually filmed a testing new overhyped makeup video in so freaking long. So I thought it'd be kind of like time. You know, it's a new year, we're in 2021, the 13th month of 2020, as we can say. But yeah. I used to do that all the time. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling because I'm on a good one right now. I had a lot of fucking moment today and I'm fucking crazy. But anyways, you guys, that's today's gonna be. As always, if you guys don't like this video, if you guys don't like me, please don't fucking watch it. You know the truth, that. But if you guys do like today's video, if you guys like testing new makeup, if you guys like the gays, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. Subscribe! It's a fun channel! Please subscribe! No, honestly, it's really fun over here. It's fun and fresh. Yeah, let's get into this video. I'm literally just gonna dump out my box of new goodies we have. So we have like the new little Too Faced palettes, which I'm actually like really impressed with them. Like the way that they look, I think they're actually really cute. I think they're really cute. Cuter than I thought they were gonna be. We have the new ColourPop palettes, like those like little Natasha Denona dupe looking ones. You know they're dupes. We got the new Rare Beauty, of course, new blush products, lip products for them as well. The new NARS Claudette collections, new Dragun Beauty, new Fenty, the new Fenty foundation. We got a lot to unpack here. So we're gonna unpack it together. First things first, I'm actually gonna go ahead and moisturize my skin. I'm gonna be taking my Marc Jacobs Youthquake, but I'm gonna be going in with that Fenty New Powder Foundation. So I wanna really make sure that my base is really hydrated. I'm actually just gonna use this as like my primer, essentially. Now that we're nice and, oh my God, this moisturizer is just so, it's so good. Fuck, I just used that moisturizer instead of the Morphe 2 one. Put some of that on our hands, because my hand's a little dry as well. Like a grandma. Oh, it smells so nice. Wow. Okay, cool. I'm actually really excited to try that on the face, but I forgot. So we're gonna go in, you guys, with the new foundation. I feel like this bad boy has been popping up everywhere. People have been like, what about the Fenty powder? But what about the Fenty Beauty powder foundation? Because it's supposed to be, you know, a like soft matte finish. It's a soft matte powder. Soft matte finish. I'm expecting soft matte. So let's go in with the powder, you guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use on one side, I'm gonna use the applicator that they gave. They gave this like little octagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Octagon 8. Okay, so we're gonna use this. We're gonna use it with this and we're gonna just apply some powder foundation on. I'm gonna get a good like dollop of it. You guys, I'm very intrigued. So my skin from like no, not even November, like September to like the spring, my skin tends to be a little more on the drier side. Not dry, I'm like more normal. I'm usually oily, but I tend to be a little more normal combo in those months because I get pretty dry. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just put this on. I'm taking the shade 160. I'm just kind of rolling it on my skin, like kind of swiping it. I saw that's how they were like applying it, was like swiping it motions. You know what? This shade 160 honestly fits me perfectly. I usually use 170 in the liquid, but I was scared that I was gonna like oxidize with the powder, so I ended up just going with 160. Okay, so this is what the sponge that it came with on this side. So it automatically gives me a soft matte finish, but it's not super matte. It has like that soft radiance to it. You guys can see. I'm avoiding my under eyes because I'm still gonna use concealer, but I'm kind of shooky by that. Let me see. It does not give you a lot of coverage at all, as we can tell. Like, not at all. But it's like a quick on the go powder moment. Yes. On this side, I'm gonna use a brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this on with a brush on this side and just see. Okay, so yes, the powder obviously is matte, but it's not super matte. Like, it really, like when they say soft matte powder, they really mean soft matte. It's not intense at all. It's not super drying. What I do wish though, as I'm like putting it on, is I wish that this build easier and gave me a little bit more coverage. I was expecting a little bit more from like a powder foundation, so I'm not exactly getting what I expected, but it definitely is doing something, as we can see. It's doing something. I'm getting more matte. I have a little bit more coverage. It's definitely more of like a sheer medium coverage, I would actually say. And I like it with the brush side more, like a packing brush. I feel like it gives me a little bit more coverage. So this is what we have right now so far. This is my issue, right? Is I feel like I had to use a lot of powder. Much more powder than I usually would, but it feels really nice. Like it doesn't feel like I'm wearing powder foundation. It doesn't feel drying. It didn't pick up on any like my dryness. I didn't pick up on anything like that. So I'm a little goopy. If you guys are in the market for a powder that's more sheer to medium coverage, that's gonna give you a nice soft matte finish. It's kind of easy on the go, quick, doesn't give you a lot of coverage, it's very natural. I think you guys will like this. I just feel like for me, I do have to use a lot of product to kind of get what I want, to build it, to get it to a good spot. And even then it said that it built to a full, but I don't see it being full coverage for me. It's cute. I definitely will continue to use it, but it's not my favorite powder. I was expecting more Studio Fix by MAC, but this is more sheer than that. It feels really soft though. But you guys can see that the powder itself, it's not a heavy powder, but it definitely is cute, and it doesn't feel drying, it doesn't feel heavy at all. Okay guys, so now we're gonna go in next. We're gonna go in with some pinchy polvo, some loose polvo, and that's from Miss Dragun Beauty. This is Nikita Dragun. This brand. Okay, you guys, there's like floating particles in my setting spray, and it's really weirding me out. I'm not gonna lie, it's really freaking me out. Do you guys see in there how there's just like floating little particles? It's not glitter. It's just floating particles. It's kind of weirding me out. I have no new concealer, so I'm gonna conceal this. Yeah, you know what I said. And I'm gonna try to put the little concealer over to see how the foundation kind of reacts with this liquid product. It should be fine. Like with the way it feels on my skin, the way it looks on my skin, it honestly should be fine. It shouldn't mix badly with the powder underneath. Bitch, that's real bright. You know, the cool thing about using this liquid concealer even over that powder is that it's not caking up. It's not bunching. It's not reacting with the powder like I thought it would. I thought it was gonna be like all cakey and shit. It's not at all. It's acting just like normally how concealer would. Okay, so it's definitely still like liquid concealer friendly, the powder. That makes me happy to hear this. The Studio Fix, not so much. Not so much, but this is yes for me. So now it's going with the Dragun Beauty Invisible Powder. I've actually used this before. I've used it once, and the product itself was very pretty. Like I actually thought the effect of it was nice because the powder is really nicely finely milled, and it doesn't give you a ton of coverage, which I really, really liked. But there is a but. There is a but. But do you guys see how smooth that looks? Very smoothing, very pretty powder. I'm using the shade Translucent. What I will say, that the scent of the powder, it's a little strong for me. It actually, you know what? It's crazy. It literally smells like a Nikita. Like I know Nikita personally. I've smelled Nikita many a times. It's literally as if she's in this room right now. Like I can literally smell her with this powder. It's very strange. Like it literally smells like her perfume. I don't know how she did it. It's shocking. The powder effect though is very beautiful. It's very smoothing. I think it looks really, really nice under the eyes. It's very mattifying, obviously. Yeah, I think it looks really pretty. Okay guys, by the way, when I shake the setting spray, the particles are still there. So it's not like you can just shake it away. I don't get it. I don't get it. But I'm gonna spritz a little bit of that. Oh, okay, so this also smells like Nikita. Oh my god. Oh my god, am I gonna see Jesus? Wait. This is probably the strongest setting spray I've ever smelled in my existence. It smells just like her, by the way. It smells good. It's just so strong. It literally feels like I just sprayed perfume in my face. Like literally I feel like I just engulfed perfume in my face. If you want to smell like Nikita, I think you'll love it. I think you'll really, really enjoy it. And I'm sure it's going to be a really nice effect on the skin itself. But I think for me personally, it's just a little bit too strong. The powder is much less strong than the spray is. The spray is like, oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, let's move on. I'm gonna do some bronzing moment, a little bronzing moment for the face. We have two products I kind of want to try out. This is the NARS Claudette collection. It's like this little duo, and the shades are Crosette and Ninochka. What? Croissette. Crosette, and Ninochka. I can't read. Okay, we're gonna try this out on one side of the face, and then we're gonna also try on the other side. We're gonna try the Hydrating Complexion Trio by Alamar. How cute is this? I just got this in the mail. Okay, let's try it. I'm gonna take this little side right here, the NARS side first. The color looks nice, and like it looks like a nice formula. Like it doesn't look too heavy. It looks really pretty in the pan, of course. So we have to see how it is on the face. On the face, it's going on nicely. I do like that it's building nicely on the face, even though I have powders on it. Obviously, I'm wearing powder foundation. This looks really pretty though. I think the color is really pretty. I think the formula is really pretty. It has like this nice, gorgeous, like soft satinness to it. Oh, bitch! I'm here for it. I'm here for Miss Claudette. Right? Clotted, yes, clotted. Crosset, I can't read. And I'm just gonna win with these two on the right and just see kind of what it does. Why not? These are much more shimmery. These are like glowy. Like these are literally glowy products. They're glowing. I'm glowing. Oh my goodness. They're a little too glowy for me actually. They might be a little too glowy for me. I don't actually really like glowy bronzers. That's one thing about me I don't like. I've never liked glowing bronzers. I never like any of that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna take a little bit more of that NARS one and go over this and just kind of give me that dimension back to my skin. Are you guys into glowy bronzers? Are you guys into more matte bronzers that you can kind of add glow to? I'm curious. Okay, honestly guys, by the way, so little mini review, thought this was great. Like honestly thought this was really good. The bronzer side was really nice. The blush side feels really nice too. It's a nice soft formula. Both of them are like this nice soft satiny finish. It's hard to describe. And honestly in swatch, it's kind of swatches horrible. Like no shade. But it swatches terrible. Terrible, man. On the skin, I think it looks really beautiful. Like it gives me just like this really natural dimension, which is exactly what I always go for. I always just go for some more dimension, not so much contouring, not so much bronzing. I just kind of want a little bit of something. And same with the blush. Really pretty, but I have to choose other blushes to try instead because on the cheeks, we have the new e.l.f. Putty Blush and the Rare Beauty blushes. We gotta try them both on each side because they're basically the same damn product, don't you think? e.l.f. Cosmetics, made in China. No shade name on here. Huh, there's no shade on here. None on the bottom, none on the sides. Very strange. But let's go in with the little thing. Came with the little putty brush. These look really nice, by the way. Like, I thought these looked really pretty. Let's go in with it and see. That is so fucking fair. It just didn't look like there was nothing on the brush. I kept adding more. Okay, honestly, that's fucking stun. Why am I obsessed? Why is this actually pretty as fuck? And the finish itself is super pretty. I'm gonna feel this. Feels like moussey. It's like a moussey consistency. They're pigmented, but they blend out like almost to a velvety moment. A moment like this. That looks actually really cute to me. There's a little bit of breakage actually happening right here, but honestly, I think it's because of the powder. I would say chances are pretty high that you should use this on wet foundation or cream or whatever, and then sit on top of it and not put this on top of powder because it probably will break up. Okay, now let's go with the rare one because I was so interested. There's like another color in here. We'll try the nearly apricot shade. Oh, how cute, Rare Beauty. Why are y'all so fucking cute? We're gonna use this on another same type of brush and we're gonna put this on this side and see how that does it. Why are they going on literally like exactly the same? I think the e.l.f. is like a dupe for this, to be honest. Like the e.l.f. one that I just used like is similar in color. Okay, so this one actually is breaking up a lot more. I think you guys can tell on camera that it's like completely gone. I would honestly, again, probably with this one, if you're gonna use it, don't use it with powder foundation. Use it with liquid because honestly, it looks like there's literally a whole ass piece missing from my cheek. Did the e.l.f. one just beat that one? The rare one feels incredible, by the way. The rare one feels so good, but it's more oily. That's probably why it broke up more. It's more of an oily consistency. Like it's more creamy, wet, oily feeling than the e.l.f. one. Okay. What am I gonna do about that? Maybe if I go over this side with the e.l.f. one, fix the hole. Bitch, I'm so blushed. I look like a fucking clown. Yeah, if you're gonna use that rare one, beware of powder. Beware of the polvo. Pinchi, beware. The e.l.f. one, I fucking loved it. Thought it was great. Even over powder, it's like, yeah, it's a little broken up, but still like got a really nice effect and still very pigmented and smooth. The rare one, I just wouldn't put over powder ever again. I definitely have to try it on with like liquid because that shit was... Y'all saw that. You just saw what happened. Now, let's go with some highlighter. We got some new highlighters here, you guys. We got the new Buxom Wanderlust Glow Highlighter. And then we have the new Static Artist Couture Highlighter. This was a collaboration with Artist Couture and John, who is Katie's husband. And honestly, John is so fucking cool. I really like John. I think he's so sweet, so great. I also love Katie. Like, both John and Katie, like, to me, are just fucking... Literally, they're incredible. I love them both, like, honestly. Like, I really genuinely do. And I love Angel as well. So this collab to me was so fun and cool. I was like, wow. So we're gonna use this bad boy on one of my cheeks. One of my ass cheeks, and the other one's gonna use a different one. I'm gonna put this... Ooh, she's like powdery, so she's gonna be pigmented. Yeah. Oh my god. Ma'am. Bitch, what? That is so stunning. It's so intense. Holy. Y'all weren't playing. Like, honestly, and like when I feel it, it feels like slightly more of a thick consistency. Like, it's not as thin as I expected it because it just went on so smooth on my face. Oh, wow, it's like... really intense. Really intense and really stunning. Okay, and then let's try the other one on the other side, Miss Buxom. I'm gonna take this one and we're gonna put that on. And this is actually a pinky highlighter. Do you guys see that? It has like this pinky, almost iridescence to it. Oh my God, that's actually stunning. It's like subtle and soft, but you can kind of build it to be a little bit more wild. Oh my God, that is... Whoa, that's cute. And I actually think that they are both acting even better because of that, like that base that we have, that blush base that's a little wet. Okay, the static one, sickening, so intense, so bright. It's a little more on the glittery side, a little bit more on the chunkier side, but it's still super, super nice on the skin. And the Buxom one is actually the complete opposite of that. It's so hardly pressed in pan. It's so hard. When I swatch it, I'm like, ugh, it looks like a gray. But on the skin, I was like, oh wow, it totally transformed when it's actually on my skin. I'm more impressed than I thought I was gonna be. Much more impressed. All right then, I'm gonna go to my brows off camera, you guys, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we are back, and the brows are filled. Back and the brows are filled. Back and the brows are filled. Okay, anyway, so we're back and the brows are filled. Literally filled. This brow came out so sickening. Fuck. I mean ass. So yeah, so we have, okay, literally we have so many little palettes. We have the mini ColourPop palettes, right? These little cute little Natasha Denona dupes. We have these Too Faced palettes that are actually really cute. Much cuter than I was expecting from Too Faced. No shade. They haven't come out with stuff that's excited me in a really, really long time. Like, a really long time. I also have this I really want to try out on the lid. We have to try this. We have to try this new e.l.f. thingy. It's a thingy. No, it's like a liquid eyeshadow, and it reminds me of the Stila one, those liquid shadows, but it looked so stunning when I swatched it. I was like, we're using it. We're using it. So one eye is gonna be one thing and the other eye is gonna be one thing. Of the 5 ColourPop palettes that I have, like the new little 5-pan palettes, right? The one I like the most and the one that I feel truly is the most wearable and usable is actually gonna be Crush. For me, this is the one I like the most. This is the one I feel like I'll get the most use out of it. And I feel like it's the one that's the most practical. And we're gonna try them out. We're just gonna try a couple shades out and just see. We're gonna mix a little bit of Love and Bow. And that's just gonna go into the crease. My eyes are already primed, by the way. ColourPop already has like a really good formula. You know, I feel like with this one, technically I wouldn't even probably have to test them out because honestly, ColourPop has good stuff. Like I probably didn't even have to test this. But so far, I mean, the 2 shades work gorgeously together to create like a really nice, warm, peachy transition. That's so pretty and easy and smooth. Look at that. Okay, I'm taking a little bit of Cherub. Is that Cherub? Is that what it says? Cherub, yeah, Cherub. And that's gonna go in the outer corner. It's like a chocolatey brown. Look at that. Like, I feel like that's so nice. Crush itself is just absolutely stunning. I love this little thing. Look at the shades. Like, this is great. Really like it. Really, really, really practical. Some of these other ones, they're cute. I just don't vibe with them as much. I do like this one, Lyric. I think Lyric is really pretty as well, of the 5. And I like that you get like this pressed glitter. But the problem is with these pressed glitters, usually I don't really use them. I never really use pressed glitter from palettes because I don't like love them usually. This one's actually really cute too, the pink one. Cherish, nice color story. I wish this was a different color, specifically this color right here, but that's just me. That's just me personally. So on this side, let's go and take the e.l.f. little product, the new e.l.f. liquid shadow on this side. It just reminds me so much of the Stila one that I was like, I have to try this. I was so intrigued because I know exactly how like the Stila one is, and I really like the Stila one. It's not as full coverage as the Stila one is, but baby, it is absolutely a dupe. That is icy. That is fucking icy, dude. This is in the shade Moon, by the way. What, bitch? This is sickening. Like I said, it's not as like full coverage as the Stila one, or like as intense as that one. For like a $3 to $6 dupe, that's pretty great. Let's move on to this eye. I just kind of want to test it out. I want to test out another thing too that I really wanted to try out was the new Rare Beauty like liquid to match shadows on the eyes. I was like, wait, what? Like, where did this even come from? Where did this even come from? I have to try it. I do. I really do. So what we're gonna do is taking the product from the applicator to the brush. I'm gonna kind of put that into my crease. I'm just gonna put it all over. They're very pigmented. Okay, they dry super quick and they're nicely pigmented, but not crazy. And they really truly do give you the most gorgeous like wash of color. That's stunning. I wasn't expecting that. That looks way cuter than I thought it was gonna look. Way cuter, way cuter. Let's toss one of these bad boys over the lid on this side just to see what it looks like. I'm feeling this like purple moment right here, this purple blue reflect. It feels okay. It doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel bad. It just doesn't feel fantastic. Let's watch the other shades. They're a little dry. They're a little more on the dry side, but they are pigmented. They are pigmented. I'm gonna pat this on the lid. It's cute. It's just not as bold as I was expecting. I was expecting a bit more out of the Too Faced one, I'm not gonna lie. See that? I just think it's cute. It's a cute, easy, monochromatic tone moment. I think it's really adorable. I just was expecting more. I'm gonna swatch some of the other shades of the other palettes. Oh, so much smoother. The mattes feel great. The shimmer, not so much. Okay, what about the red one? This one's really cute to me. Feels pretty good. Really intensely pigmented. Wow. The shimmery one feels really dry. I would like them to feel creamy. Let's try this. This purple one looks creamy. This one's creamy. Creamy! We have a creamy one! Woohoo! What is this? Let's Play. These are creamy. There's a lot going on in the mini palettes. For Too Faced, there's a lot going on in those mini palettes because the consistency, there's like, it's not consistent. You know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so I'm actually gonna quickly go do the rest of my eye off camera and I'll be right back. No, I won't. What am I thinking? No, I won't. This is a testing video. I don't need to look fucking hot. I'm testing shit out. I don't need to look fucking sexy. Let me put some mascara on. That's what we'll do. I'll put some mascara on real quick. Okay, guys, so I quickly just put on some mascara really, really clangly. And I was like doing an email. And so this makeup's been on for like a little bit, right? So I will notice, like, or I will say that on this eye, it's like getting slightly dull. Like the elf shade right there, it's getting a little dull. Like as it continues, as I'm wearing it, it doesn't look as intense and cool as it did when it first went on. Like as it dried down, it kind of dried a little more on the dull side, which I was very weirded out by. Like as it continues, like it just kind of looks kind of strange, you know? What I will say is I'm very, very, very impressed with the Rare Beauty matte shadow. I think that's really pretty. I feel like it looks super smooth and just give me an airbrush kind of color. And the way it dried down, just dried down stunning. But let's go and move on to the lippy. Honestly, I'm a bit of a psycho. Let me show you guys the lippy options, okay? We have the new Rare Beauty, the balms. They're like a little lip balm moment. We have the Claudette actual lipstick, which I want to try. It's real pretty. And then we also have the Fenty creams. I want to try this the most, actually, I think. The cream it is! Whoa, whoa. Okay, that's just one, like, dip. Everything that's literally stunning. I love that just gave me, like, a little bit of a wash of color, too. It's a wash of color, but it feels so gorgeous on this lips. Why is that so beautiful? Let's just throw the Rare Beauty on top, can we? Okay, the Rare Beauty feels fucking great too. You know what? Give me a second. Fenty cream feels incredible. We know that now. So let me try the Rare. The balm. This is in the shade neutral, by the way, nearly neutral. They almost feel like a lip mask. Like they have a lot of cushion. They're not sticky. Ooh, I kind of live. Let me try one more color on. Let me have this. These feel so nice. They're so dense, but they're not sticky. This is in the shade nearly apricot. This is definitely the one of the two I like more. And it's cute. It's not like super glossy, but it definitely gives you like that balmy consistency with the cream over. I love these Fenty creams, by the way. It's stunning. This is like the nude one, Fenty Glow 02. Oh, it's gorgeous. And that's that. Anyways, guys, that is it. That's it for today's video. What do we think of the face? I look a little clowny. Let's not deny it. This is a testing video. This isn't a how sickening I can look in 30 minutes video. You know, it's not that. We are testing some maquillaje, which is makeup if you're white. Okay, let's do some hero products. We'll do some heroes and some not so heroes. We're picking two winners, you guys. Two winners of the video that I'm like, oh yeah, bitch. Okay, winner number one of the two, I have to say, is the Crush Colourpop palette. This is fucking cute and honestly really nice. I was very, very, very impressed with it. I was impressed with the formula. I think my eye looks fantastic. The mattes performed beautifully. And the second win, okay, you know what? We have to do 3 wins. I'm sorry, we have to do 3 because I can't just pick 2. Winner number 2 is the e.l.f. Putty Blush. What? This was so cute. I'm honestly so excited to try it on liquid. I cannot wait to try it on liquid because I feel like it did, of course, break up a little bit, but I was really thoroughly impressed with how pigmented it was. I genuinely think it's so pretty. And last but not least, the Fenty cream. The Fenty lip cream was truly divine. It felt so good on the lips. It felt so glossy and smooth, and it gave me a nice amount of color. Like it wasn't overbearingly like full coverage color, but it was a really, really nice, pretty, balmy, glossy finish, and I really, really like it. I think it's stunning. So pretty, so pretty. These 3 are my winners of the D. These 3 right here. Now, my least favorites. We'll do just 2. Okay, my least favorites, I didn't just love as much. I'd have to say for me was one of them was the Rare Beauty blush. I think I just honestly might have used it wrong in today's video though. I'm gonna try it again, try it out in a different way, in a different setting, try it with liquid and see if we like that. I think the reason why it did it to me is because it is such an oily consistency. It's one of those products that's super, super oily, and I don't think that I should have honestly been wearing any powder at the time of when putting this on. So I'll definitely try it again, but it really, really broke up my powder really badly, like really, really badly. You guys literally saw it like completely lifted off my powder. So that is one thing I just didn't love in today's video so far, but I will be trying again to see if I like it in a different way. And the second thing for me would probably end up being the Dragun Beauty Setting Mist, only because it was just a little strong for me. The fragrance itself was just a little bit strong, you know, and it smells good because it smells like Nikita. Nikita smells fucking great. But I feel like for me, it just smells a little bit strong. I'm a little sensitive to like really strong smelling setting sprays. So for me, it just didn't vibe as easily. But I bet the setting spray itself is probably fucking great because I know that she would not like put out a setting spray that wasn't actually really good. The bitch has makeup on for a long time. Like she knows what she's doing. I would say that was mine. You know what? Let's just do one more that I didn't love. Might as well, we're already here. And I would probably say the last thing that I didn't like love as much would probably be the little Too Faced palette, only because the consistency was off in all the palettes. Like, they were not the same. Some of the mattes felt super, super creamy. Some of the mattes in the other palettes felt dry. Some of the shimmers felt creamy. Some of the shimmers felt dry. And so it was just kind of all over the place for me. The one I did like though the most was definitely the Kitty Likes to Scratch. Of all of them, I would say this is probably the one that's the most universal, the most easiest to use. Would probably be the kitty one. But yeah, that's it, you guys. That's it for today's video. Because I had fun watching it. I love doing testing new makeup videos. I feel like it's been a while since I've done one, and this is our first one of 2021. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. Okay, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but I'm just being honest. And I've always been honest on my channel. I'm very, very brutally honest and upfront of what I think about products and whether I like them or whether I don't like them or whether they work for me and why or why they don't. Yeah, that's what today's video was. Hope you guys had fun watching. Have a great rest of the night or day wherever you guys are. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye. I love you. Mwah. Yay, we're the I want Chipotle. I want Chipotle right now. Ooh. Wow, did you hear that note? Fuck.